welcome to another edition of Monday Motivation with Bukola. I'm your fabulous host, Bukola Oriola. I hope you all had a great weekend. Well, for us in Minnesota, it snowed yesterday. Yeah, we woke up to snow. But anyway, we are here. Today is Monday. Welcome back to a great Monday. This week is going to be an awesome week for you and me too. All right, today I promise to bring my report card from January. Oh Lord, God help me today. So I'm going to tell you what I have. God help me. Let's take a short break and we'll be right back. Hello and welcome to the Bukola Oriola YouTube channel. On this channel, I have two main shows. Dear Bukola, which comes on Friday, and also I have Monday Motivation with Bukola show. These two shows are great shows that you should be watching. On Mondays, you watch Monday Motivation with Bukola to inspire you, to carry you through the week. And then some Fridays, you come and relax for Dear Bukola. Trust me, this is a fun channel. It's an entertaining channel and also an educative channel. On this channel, I also share some of my advocacy work because I am an advocate. So please subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. Welcome back. If you are just joining me for the first time, this is Monday Motivation with Bukola, and I'm your fabulous host, Bukola Oriola. And this year, my Monday Motivation, I said we focus on personal experiences. Even when I attend events, it's going to be on a personal experience that I'm sharing from the event. And I also committed to like a 90-day challenge, which is 3 months. And I said the report card for January will come in February. And last week, I promised you guys that I'll bring report today. Yes, I have reports, but trust me, my report's 100% honesty. Now, my report is whack. That's what I can describe my report. My report is whack, so pardon me. I'm a human being just like you, and I'm work in progress, which is fine. And I'm hoping that this will really motivate somebody out there. Don't be too hard on yourself, even when you make a promise to yourself or you make a goal and you're not able to achieve all the goals. Don't kill yourself. Just keep trying. Okay, let's go to the report. So, the progress reports, I said 2020 year of accountability. That was the first episode for this year. And I mentioned some areas that I will be having my own personal accountability on, which are my health, my finance, my family, strategy, and learning. And let me start from the ones that I really screwed up. So last week I showed you my bunch of receipts. Yes, those receipts, they're still there in that envelope. My goal was to take a picture of each receipt and then upload them to an app called Trello. So I have this app on my phone. It's called Trello. And let's see, how do I get to, well, no problem. So this is, I hope you can see my screen. So this is my Trello board, and on my Trello board, I have all kinds of things on my Trello board. And the good thing about Trello is that it can really keep you organized. Beyond being organized, you can use it for a place that you dump ideas, or a place that you put important information that you want to get back to, or something that you're even working on, like a progress. So I use Trello a lot. I've been using Trello for some years now, and I always recommend it. I recommend it to my clients. If I'm working with you as a client, one-on-one, as your coach, because yes, I do coach people. I wear many hats, and I would like to sound off here. That is why, for some of those of you out there who, maybe because you read my book Imprisoned, or you heard about my story of being a victim of trafficking, then you are doing I'm not interested in that, please. I have evolved. Can you imagine a chick, egg hatched, chick comes out, then when the chick has become a cock, you're still looking at it like a chick? No. So I have evolved. I have, done so many things, including building myself up, doing training. How did I know about Trello? Through paid training. I paid to learn. That was one of the things I did. I invested in myself. So I paid to learn. Part of that learning was Trello that I learned about. And since I've learned Trello and I use Trello, I always recommend it. If I'm working with you, you have to use Trello. My team members, those of you working with BOP team members, Trello. Trello. If I'm working with you one-on-one, coaching you, we have to use Trello. That's how we can get organized. So, but that's not what we're talking about now. I'm talking about my progress report. So, I use Trello to add I wanted to upload the receipt on Trello because I want to be able to see some things quickly and refer to things more. So I did not upload the receipt. However, I have, a board on Trello that I call bills, and on that board I have, all kinds of bills that I currently pay on there. And the good thing I've been doing so far is that, so now every month I have kind of each item, how much it is and when it's due, so that helps me not to miss due dates, because I found out that one of the challenges I've had in the past that I'm trying to work on with my finances is that I'm paying fees when I'm not supposed to be paying fees. For example, if you miss deadline to pay a particular bill, you get charged late fees. And I'm finding out that sometimes I get these late fees. I get it not because I didn't have money to pay that bill at the time, but because I forgot. So Trello helps me to have it better organized, where I put dates on it and I'm able to know if it comes to my mind, because sometimes even those bills will come to my mind and I'll be like, oh, have I paid it? Have I not paid it? Oh, I will check it, but I will forget. Excuse me. But with Trello, I can go on Trello and check when it comes to my mind and go check, oh, is it due yet or is it not due? And if it's due, or even if it's not due and I have the money, I just pay and check it off of the list, so I know, okay, that one is taken care of, and I don't have to pay extra money that I should be saving to take care of myself, my child, and my business. So receipt still in progress, for my personal self, still in progress. I will say that's the report I have for my, for that. In terms of finances, there are other things with my finances too, but as we go, we'll be talking about that. For the sake of time, let's keep it moving. So I talk about my health, progress report on my health. One of the things I said was that if something is happening, if I notice something in my body, I will go to the hospital. So that was one of the things I started doing now. So I went to the hospital, in January. I went to the hospital in January, and it had to do with my scalp. And I'm so happy that I did, because sometimes some things we even just spend stupid money and spend because we're not going to those who know what they're doing and tell us, this is what you need to do and get it done. So I'm glad I did, and going has really been helpful to me. I'm glad I met with the doctors and they told me what to do, and I have a special shampoo and cream or oil or whatever that I'm using now, which has been really, 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 really good. So, and that one. Then also I said I'll be drinking water. Guess what? Well, I don't have a scale, but I can tell from my, from my body and the feel of my body and my size that I've been losing weight. I don't know, maybe I've lost 1 pound in 1 month. I don't know. But I noticed that my body is light because now I drink water consciously every day. Every morning when I wake up, I drink water. In fact, I'm finding out now that, when I have not drank the water, I'm reminding myself like, hey, you have not drank water this morning, go drink a cup of water, go drink a cup of water. So every day now, consciously, I have been drinking water. Before, even when I'm eating, I don't drink water when I'm eating. I just eat and I drink Coke. I still drink my Coke, I'm the Coca-Cola girl. I still drink my Coca-Cola, but also now I make it a conscious effort to drink water when I'm eating. Some meals, instead of drinking Coke, I will drink water. Then later, maybe I will snack, and then I will drink Coke with my snack. And sometimes I still eat and drink Coke while I'm eating, but I make it more of a conscious effort now. So I've been drinking water every day. And one of the first things I noticed was that my body was light. And I'm kind of seeing that even, I say some funny things sometimes, like I have 3 breasts because my stomach comes way up. But now I see my stomach is going down and I'm just kind of slimming down. For someone who sees me every day or regularly, they might not notice. But someone who has not seen me in a long time, and they saw me when I look heavy, if they see me now, they will notice something different, because I can tell, I can see it even in my appearance, in my look, in my body, the way I feel too. I can feel that I've slimmed down from just drinking water. So benefit. And I saw somebody did a video on YouTube talking about drinking. She was drinking a gallon of water every day. She did like a 7-day challenge or something like that, and she said she lost 2 pounds in 1 week for drinking that much water. So you see, you can lose weight drinking water. Then the other one is family. Oh, and I said I was going to have a family meeting with my son. Confession time, family meeting did not happen. That's another area that I'm still working on. Family meeting did not happen. I scheduled the family meeting. I told him we're going to have a family meeting, and he asked me, what are we going to, what is it about, what are we going to talk about? I said he can come with his own thoughts, and I will come with my own thoughts, and we're just going to talk as a family. But it never happened. We scheduled, but we didn't have it. So, work in progress. And then the other one is learning. I said I'll be reading books. Yeah, so there was a book that was gifted to me last month. I have not read it. And in fact, I also had one of the books I'd read before. I opened it, I read a little bit of it, but I can't even count it as reading a book, because I have to complete the whole book from cover to cover for me to count it as reading that book. So I will say that one too is still work in progress. The book that I know I read with my son every day is I Declare Gratitude, which is my own book. That book, I won't count it too as a book that I'm reading, because we use it kind of like as part of our prayer every day. So we use it with the Bible. So, I wouldn't even count that one. So, confession, work in progress. But I've been learning some things online. There are some even like topical areas that before I don't really like pay attention to. I'm still paying attention to, even like news on finance, money news, all kinds of news on finance. I've been reading or even watching YouTube videos, just focus on that. And then I talk about Mint, having Mint. Mint.com sends me like a weekly reminder, and I have not logged into Mint in the past, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or I don't know. I have not gone there. So confession time. So that's it. Work in progress. Work in progress. And I just want to use this to encourage you. You don't have to beat yourself down. You don't have to knock yourself down. If you plan to do something, even if you don't have everything done or it seems scattered, like see how my own is just like all over the place, keep working at it. I'm going to keep working at it. Practice makes perfect. And the more I keep working and keep working and keep working at it, the more I will get more organized with all these different areas that I am currently working on. For me, what are you working on in your own personal life? I would like to know. Share with me. So that is it for today on Monday Motivation with Bukola. Thank you so much for your time and God bless you. The 90-day challenge continues. Bye bye.